Welcome to season 2 of GooberPasta, and we have a very spooky tale for you tonight. What if everything you said was funny? Would that be good, or would it have spooky consequences? Find out now. I had moved to New York City 3 years ago to become a comedian, and let me tell you, when they say it's hard, it is really hard. I don't know what I was doing wrong, but I was getting booed off stage at least 6 or 7 times a week. I did what all good comedians do, and I told constant jokes about my wing-wang, rape, racial issues, all the things that comedians at open mics talk about that make them really, really funny, except my jokes weren't going over very well. I even tried stealing jokes from funny people, and I ended up getting beat up in an alley out back behind the Apollo for stealing those jokes. I couldn't believe that they did that. They had no way to prove that I stole those jokes, but I was just trying to be funny. I don't know. I guess I'll never be like my hero, Carlos Mencia. So anyway, I needed to do something to make myself a lot better joke teller. So I thought about taking a comedy class. I looked in the yellow pages, and all the comedy classes were at least $300 to $500. The last time I took a comedy class, all the teacher did was get up there and talk about how great of a comic he used to be. Didn't even tell me one funny joke that I could steal from him and use in my own routine. I remember stormed out and I tried to get a refund from the guy, but he ended up beating me up in an alley behind the comedy club this place took place. Damn, I guess I need to learn karate instead of comedy, because then maybe when people had a problem with my jokes, I could at least kick their ass instead of them kicking my ass. But them's the breaks, let me tell you. I was running low on money, and I couldn't afford any of these places. I had a job at some Starbucks over on 35th Street, and that place had closed up due to the coronavirus, and I didn't know what I was going to do for money. So I was down to my last $100, and I passed by this dark alley, and all of a sudden a shadowy figure emerged. He was a tall, ominous man wearing a trench coat and a top hat, had to be at least 7 foot tall. He said, "Hey buddy, I got a proposition for you." I said, "Whoa, hold on there, pal. I'm not trying to do anything gay here, okay? Now, I know this isn't 1996 to 2006 and the word gay doesn't fly anymore, but as you can tell, those are kind of words I'm using. So you can see that I'm not really that great of a comedian." "Well, I have something for you that's going to make you really funny." "Oh yeah, I really like to be funny, because I got some really great penis jokes if you'd like to hear them." "No, I would not like to hear them. But for your soul, I will give you something that will make anything you say funny." "Well, that sounds like a great idea. And maybe I could finally live my dream of being a comedian and tell them rape jokes Friday, Saturday nights, and Sunday matinees as well, because those are the kind of jokes I like to tell." "I don't care what kind of crappy jokes you like to tell. Now, do you want to know the secret in exchange for your soul?" "Yeah, I don't need no crappy soul anyway. So how about you take my soul, and then you give me whatever it is that you're going to give me that's going to make me a very funny comedian." "All right, look straight ahead." The tall, ominous figure began to undo his trench coat. I got worried that he was just going to flash me, but he opened up and a bright light washed over me. I must have fell over because I was laying on the back looking up at the street lights. And when I emerged, the guy was gone. I stood up and walked to my shitty-ass apartment with my crappy-ass roommates. Boy, I really hope that one of them made spaghetti that I could steal, because I hadn't eaten all day, because I needed my money for crack cocaine and other stuff, and paper to write down all my crappy penis jokes. So I walked in the apartment. There was my roommate. I said, "Hey, Phil." "Oh my god, dude, that was so funny." Wow, all I said was, "Hey, Phil," and he laughed. I need to try something else. "What's up, Ding Ding?" I said. He keeled over with laughter. I couldn't believe it. I was actually funny now. I couldn't wait to try out my powers. So I stole the spaghetti to go and walked out the front door to the nearest comedy club. I was going to sign up for the open mic that night, I did. I sat down. There was probably about 30 other comedians, and I really hoped that, I was going to get to go first, because that way I could tell my jokes and leave and not have to listen to everybody else's jokes, because, that's what comedians do. They tell their jokes and leave because only they're funny and not me. But the tables were turned tonight. I knew I was going to go up there and be funny. I had to sit through about 4 or 5 open mic comedians before they finally called my name. I knew I was going to get up there and kill it. The host goes, "All right, let's give it up for the guy who keeps trying, I guess. And if you liked your jokes, if any of them were good, guarantee this guy's going to steal them. Let's give it up for Jerry." I went up to the mic. I pressed my lips near the mic, which gave an odd distorted sound and something I probably shouldn't be doing given the fact that there's some virus going around. But I don't care. I was about to kill it. "What's the deal with my penis?" I said. "It's like really small and I use it to, KFC bathroom." "Ah, ha, ha," they all roared in laughter. It was the funniest thing ever. Joke after joke killed. I told all my penis jokes. I told all my domestic battery jokes. I told all my rape jokes taking place in a KFC bathroom, and one after another they killed. They even let me go on for another 20 minutes because everything I said was just so funny. Finally, I ran out of material, and I just started saying whatever came to mind. I started talking about racial issues, and none of it was funny, but they laughed anyway, and I wasn't about to stop. Finally, I got tired, and I said I have to go, and they kept laughing, and I wasn't going to stick around and listen to any of these shitty comedians, because I didn't need to steal their jokes anymore, and I just left. I could still hear them laughing as I went upstairs. The waitress looked over at me in the bar of whom's basement that this open mic took place. She goes, "Wow, you must have really killed it down there. They're laughing nonstop for 30 minutes and not one person left." "Oh, I'd killed them all right." "Oh, you're so funny," she said. I was like, wow, I'm finally a good comedian. So I left. I realized that I needed some cash to get the bus back home, so I went to an ATM. And I put my card in the ATM, and I went to punch my numbers, and the ATM just flashed. Ha, 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 ha. I couldn't get any cash out. I was going to have to walk home. Oh, man. This was starting to be an inconvenience. I was funny, all right, but nothing was going to take me seriously from here on out. I tried to get on the bus. I figured I'd explain to the bus driver that I couldn't pay for this bus ride, and hopefully that they would understand and let me on for free. After all, it was really funny. The 6th bus stopped, and I went to get on. I was like, "Excuse me, I don't have any cash." "Ah, ha, ha, ha." The bus driver erupted in laughter. "Ah, ha, ha, ha." And he started driving. I almost fell over because he started driving so fast and erratically. I said, "Whoa, slow down, guy, you're going to kill us all." But he kept laughing. Oh my God, this dude is so funny. Kill us all? That guy is so funny. He kept driving faster and faster. He took the turn way too quick onto Broadway Avenue, and the bus crashed into the side of a building. All the passengers were toppling over one another. I said, "Quick, everybody get to the exit." But they were all just laughing hysterically. One guy even peed his pants. I couldn't believe what was happening. These people, I was like, the bus is on fire. I could smell smoke, and heat started billowing from the front. I looked over at the bus driver, and that dude was dead, but he was still chuckling. So anyway, I got out of the bus, and I ran as fast as I could, and to see the bus explode in a fiery ball. People were laughing all around. I said, "Help, help," but everybody just looked at me and laughed and laughed. Nobody would take me seriously. I tried to dial 911. The operator answered. I said, "Ma'am, there's been a bus crash over on Broadway Avenue. The driver wouldn't stop laughing and he killed." But all that I heard on the other end was laughter. Nothing but laughter. Nobody was taking me seriously anymore. I realized I made a huge mistake, and that people were just going to laugh at everything I said. I wanted to be a comedian so bad I was willing to do anything. And I realized that now no one was ever going to be able to take me seriously again. I guess I'm just going to have to go live somewhere on Long Island, maybe under an overpass or in the woods, so no one ever would have to suffer my terrible gift ever again. Thank you, bitches.